Hello everyone. Now that we have seen the file operations and its various modes, let's use that knowledge to write a small program. In this program, we'll try and copy the contents of a certain file to another file. So let's get started. Fire up your Jupyter. It is recommended that you work with me at your end so that it is easier to understand instead of just simply watching this video. So let's get started. We'll start with importing the OS package. I have executed this. Now I want to find what is my current working directory. Like we last spoke, we will use the command get current working directory, and this should give us this directory. Now I want to make a new directory. I know that the me folder has a folder called desktop. So under desktop I want to create a new directory. So I can make a new directory or a folder by saying make mkdir. I have to give the path, so I'm going to copy it from here. You can type it as well. The directory will be specific to your computer. You can choose any file name. So I'm going to use desktop, and I'm going to say file underscore ops. I hope that is okay. So if you look at my desktop, there is a file ops underscore dir, but we are creating a completely different folder on the desktop. That's what this command will do. So I have created a directory. I'll execute it. Now I have to also, making the directory does not automatically change the directory, so I have to change the directory to the same path because I want to write the files into this directory or this folder that I have made. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and execute it. So for our sakes, let's just see if we have got the right directory or are we working in the right directory. Get current working directory. And yes, indeed we are working in the file ops directory. So whatever I will write into this file, this folder, whatever files I will write will be reflected here. Here you can see a new folder has been created. It is an empty folder. So let's start writing a file into this folder. So like last time we have spoken about the importance of closing a file, mainly because it frees up system resources and prevents from unintended addition or deletion or appending to that open file. So it is very important to close a file, and in the last video we also saw that we can implicitly close the file by using the with command. I'm going to go ahead and use the with command. I'm going to say with open. I'll give a name to my file. The file that I want to create is fun with file ops. It is a lengthy name. You can choose the name of your liking. Now I'm going to open this in an exclusive mode, specifying X followed by plus. X would stand for exclusive. That would mean if there is just a second. Yes, if there is a file already with this name, this command will not execute. So I am giving exclusive. So encoding I'm giving it as CP1252 since mine is a Windows platform. If it is a Mac platform that you have, you can use UTF-8. Even if you don't specify any encoding, it should take implicitly, meaning it will understand the platform that you are working in. So I'm going to give a pseudo name as fileops. Now I want to write something into this file. This file has not yet been created since we have not executed it. So I'm going to write into this file. So I'm going to say fileops dot write. And first I want to give a title. So I'm going to give 4, 5, 7 odd tab characters. I want a centering. Sorry for that. So I have given 7 tab characters followed by file operations in tabs. Then I want a new line, and in that new line I want to state that I want to write in lines. So first line I want to say hello. I am so I have written hello, I am enrolled as a student with TecLov. That is my first line. In the second line I want to write I am learning Python. Python file operations. I'm learning Python file operations, and I want to end it here. Then I want to read it as well, but if I read the file as is, it will end up showing 0. So I want to first set the position of the pointer to 0. I'll use the seek command that we learnt last time. I'll use seek, and then I want to read the file as well. So I'm going to say print fileops dot read. So this should read the file. Before we execute it, let's check if we have made any errors. So once again, I have given the file name. I have written with open file name. I have specified the mode as X plus, X for exclusive, plus for reading and writing. I have mentioned the encoding here, and I have given a pseudo name as fileops. Okay, I have made a mistake because I haven't closed the bracket here. Yes. So let's here. So then I have written as file_ops dot write, and written whatever I have to write. Then I have set the pointer to 0 so that when we read it, we can read it from the beginning to the end. So let's go ahead and execute it, and that is exactly what we have written. Let's check in our desktop that this is the folder we have created, and it is created a file with the name fun with fileops, and we have written these lines. So now what I want to do is copy the contents of this file into a new file and add something into that copied file. So for that, we will start again with open. Now since I want to copy the contents of this file, I will, as it is, copy this file. You can type it as well. Now since this is original file, I'm going to say O file. You can give any pseudonym. Then I'm going to say with open. I want to make a copy of this, so I'm going to give my file name as copy of. .txt. since I want to write a text file. It is also implicit. If we have not written anything here, it will automatically create a text file. If I had followed the plus with a B, it would have created a binary file. So since text file is the default file writing operation, now I want to mention the mode as write plus here. I'm not giving the encoding because it is implicit as C file. Now the thing I want to do is copy these lines from this file, fun with file ops, into this file called copy of text. Till now the copy of text file has not been created. It's only one file we have in our file directory since we have not executed. So I am going to write for line in O file C file dot write line. So what these two lines of code will do is, for every line in this file, it will write into this new file. Now after I have copied, I want to set the pointer to 0 again by using C file dot seek to 0. Then I want to read the file, so I'm going to say print C file dot read. Let's check if we have done everything right. With open this file as original file, then I'm going to open a new file. So I can give exclusive here as well, but I know very well that there is no file with this name, so I'm going ahead and giving the mode as W+. Plus here again stands for reading the file, since I'm writing all the lines in the original file to this copy file. So for line in O file, C file dot write line, then I'm setting the pointer to 0 and reading the line. So take care of the indentation. So for line in O file, C file write line should come like this, and this should come in this line. So let's go ahead and execute it. It is throwing me error. The error is because I forgot to put a colon after this line. So now it should be fine. Yes. So file operations, the lines that are depicted here as it is have been copied here. So we have successfully copied the contents of a file into a new file, and we are also reading that file. Let's, for our sake, just go ahead and look at the file ops directory. You can see a copy of text file has been created, and when I open that, you can see all the contents copied as is. So I'll go ahead, close it. Now what I want to do is, in the copy file, I want to append something else. I can see that I have not finished the second line, so I want to write in continuation to this line and then write something else. So let's do that. I'm going to write it with open copy of .txt. Here now I'm going to specify the mode as append. The plus again will signify that I can append to this file as well as read it. I will mention the encoding. There is no need, but I am just doing it. The pseudonym is append. Then I want to write to this file, so append.write. I want to write in continuation with this line, so I'll start with a comma saying writing programs is fun. So this line should come in continuation with this line. Append starts where the previous line ends. Then in a new line I want to say just learned how to copy files. In Python. And then in a new line I want to write what do I want to write? I have written 4 lines. I have 4 lines. I have written 4 lines. Now I can end this by something similar here. So like I have given file operations, I want to say the end. How many have I written? 3 plus 3. I will give one more. Then I'll say the end. So, and I will close it. The bracket is already closed. Yes. So I want to append this. I want to write this into the copyof.txt, and then I want to be able to read it. So then I am going to say seek, append seek dot seek, setting the pointer to 0, and then I want to print or read the file. So I'm going to use a different method of reading. I'm going to say star append. So let's say if we have got all the syntax right, so we can go ahead and execute it, and here it is. To these 2 lines that were copied originally, I have written this. So append starts from the very end of the last character. Writing program is fun. The 3rd line says just learned how to copy files in Python. The 4th line says I have written 4 lines and I have set the end. So I hope all of you have understood this method to copy a file's contents to another file. Before we end this, let me show you the desktop file operations, copy of, and you have these 4 lines appended to it. So I hope it has been fun learning how to copy files and understanding file operations fully. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.